Hey pals, it's Waltech. Today, we're going to be overlooking the RX 580. Now, mine's a little bit different because it is a OEM one that came from an HP Omen machine that I picked up in 2019. According to Tech Power Up, the only difference is my clock speeds are going to be a bit slower, but I still got pretty good results with this. Expect a bit more with an actual good grade RX 580. The only other bad thing is I got the 4GB variant for VRAM. Don't do this. If you're going to go grab a RX 580, just shell out the extra $10 you need to get a 8GB card. Trust me, it's way worth it and it's very important nowadays. Now overlooking the card, we have 2304 shader cores, 144 TMUs, 32 ROPs on a GDDR5 memory with a 256-bit bus width. All of this built into a 14nm lithography on the chip, a base clock of 1120, a boost clock of 1266, a memory clock of 1950. Pretty good, you know, gets decent performance from what I've seen. Comparably, you're looking about just at the power of an Xbox One X. But enough of the overview, let's get started and jump right into the benchmarks. Now, I was having some trouble with Windows when I started this benchmark, so I loaded Linux on this machine. I didn't do it for any of the other games, but I actually got decent results, and I even ran it on Windows 2. Here's the result for that. Honestly, Linux outperformed it, which was kind of surprising, but both of them did quite a good job. On high settings, preset, 1080p. For the GPU side of things, we got a minimum of 49 frames a second, a max of 104 frames a second, an average of 64, and a 95% of 54. Now, I'm very happy with these results. This game is very beautiful, very demanding. It did a pretty darn good job. If we had more VRAM, might have been able to do even more with it. Next benchmark I decided to run was Black Myth Wukong benchmark tool that's free on Steam. We ran this on all medium with no frame generation, 1080p. We only got an average of 35 frames a second, a maximum of 47, a minimum of 9, a low fifth of 29, and it used our total VRAM. Again, I feel like the VRAM is definitely the biggest handicap to this card. Much so that even the benchmark tool concurred in the bottom right of the results, right there. Next game I decided to try was Witcher 3 Wild Hunt. I did this on DX12 on the high preset, and honestly, even with the VRAM limitation, I'm pretty blown away by this card. This game looks fantastic, and not only that, but it actually runs quite smooth. We got an average frame rate of 68.5, a minimum of 15, a maximum of 121, a 1% low of 27, and a 0.1% low of 4.3. Honestly, even though this doesn't look too good, I think the video speaks for itself. I had a wonderful time playing this. I would definitely call this more than playable. It was awesome. Next game we gave a try was GTA 5 Enhanced Edition. Had to make it past the prologue before I was able to actually get into some real city traffic to really try this card out. But even then, we did end up with some really nice results. Again, ran on DX12, normal high settings, probably even should have raised it up now looking at this, but we got an average of 118.5 frames a second, a minimum of 91.1, a maximum of 153.6, a 1% low frame rate of 80.4, and a 0.1% low of 61.5. Now that's really good. The reason I couldn't really move up the graphics fidelity was, again, the VRAM was a bit too limited for this game. But even on these settings, I did still have a great time playing this. I'm sure online you're going to see a bit lower frames, so this might be the actual good settings for it, so 4GB might barely work for that. Next, we tried Injustice 2, all on very high settings. I used the in-house benchmark tool for this. We got an average of 59, a minimum of 55, and a max of 60. Pretty good. Next, we benchmarked it with the in-house benchmark tool on Deus Ex Mankind Divided. All on high, DX12. We got really good results here. We got 63.7 on average, 52.1 minimum, and a maximum of 80.2. Now I think it looked amazing with this game. This game has very good graphics on it, and it just kicked butt. It looks fluid. Just take a look for yourself. One of my favorites to end things off once again, you know what it is, Yakuza Zero. 1080p, ultra settings turned all the way to the max, and this card is a superb way to play this game. We've seen an average of 69.5, a minimum of 48.3, a maximum of 167.9, a 1% low of 54, and a 0.1% low of 28. This was a nice way to play, felt really responsive, especially in combat. If you're looking for games around this era, I really think this card kicks a lot of butt on it, and even some modern titles it doesn't do too bad. But please, I beg of you, if you go on eBay, AliExpress, or you're just going anywhere to find this card right now, get the 8GB variant. Don't be like me and get the 4GB. It is not worth it right now. You're only going to save like $10. Just shell out a little bit more. Get the 8GB. It will last you a while. It's a pretty good card, and honestly, it's not even that much in the first place. It's pretty nice. Probably one of the best things you can get right now with how budget GPUs are being phased out. But with that overview, guys, this video is done. If you like what you see and you want more graphics card overviews, PC part reviews, recommendations, please give me a like, comment what you like down below, maybe things you want to see, and if you're feeling generous, even hit the subscribe. Thank you for stopping by. This is Waltech, and I'm signing out. Have a good one, guys.